Hi, my name is Daniel, and today we're going to review the keys to fail on an effective presentation. Every day, thousands of presentations are given by students and professionals, but the reality is that most of them are destined to be less effective than they could be. We often don't bother to review the next steps to ensure their effectiveness. That's why today we're going to review some of the reasons why presentations fail in terms of effectiveness. But before we jump into the reasons why they fail, we're going to review these elements for an effective presentation. The first one is achieving an emotional connection with your audience. You want to make sure that you're engaging with them and you're building this rapport so they can be, so you become trustworthy for them. Now, the second is to generate and maintaining a high level of energy. Nobody wants to listen to a boring presentation. And then the third one is focusing on the content, on what the audience is expecting from you. Make sure you are setting the expectations since the very beginning of your presentation. That way they know what to expect from you. And now, let's jump into the top 10 reasons why a presentation fails. The first one, you don't know your topic. You're going to make sure that you're an expert on what you're saying. So that way you're going to be seen as someone trustworthy, as someone that knows what is talking about. The second one is slides are not your presentations. Slides and this type of tools are actually a guide for you to navigate through your presentation. The third one is too much information. Provide enough information. Don't abuse on this resource, because otherwise you're gonna bore your audience, and you definitely want to avoid that. The fourth one is bad design. Avoid using generic templates, not only because everybody is using them, but also because you want to make sure that you are stamping your essence in every single one of your presentations. The fifth one is bad choice of colors. Avoid using colors that will be hard to read for your audience. The sixth one is kind of similar. Bad choice of fonts. Avoid using fonts that will be hard to read. The seventh is irrelevant graphics or pictures. Only use what you need and what you know that is going to help you to deliver your point of view. Eighth, too many slides. Keep the right amount of information. Once again, you want to make sure that you're avoiding your audience to get bored. Ninth, different animations for each slide. Avoid using about, creating distractions. And 10th, hardware or logistics malfunction. Be prepared for any inconvenience. You want to make sure that you test your computer settings. If you're using a projector, that it's working. If you are also using videos or audios, you want to make sure that you're able to see them properly and to hear them properly, so those are not inconveniences that are happening during your presentations. Now you have a better idea of what you need to do and what to avoid if you're looking to have an effective presentation. Try to keep them in mind as much as you can, and you'll see that every time more and more you perform this type of presentations, you'll see how easier it becomes for you to deliver effective presentations. All right, thank you. Goodbye.